Tim Kehler, welcome to Frankfurt. First practice here in your home rink. So how was your impression of the first 10 days when you guys practice in Dietz Limburg?
Well, first of all, I certainly want to thank the people of Dietz at the hotel and at the arena. We were treated very well. It was a really good experience. I think getting away with our team at the start of the year is always a good opportunity to team build and have the guys get to know each other. And the whole experience in Dietz was a really good one. The ice staff treated us well. The hotel treated us well, fed us very well. So really pleased with the way it went, but certainly pleased to be here in Frankfurt and getting used to our home ice.
You played already 2 exhibition games. What were your first impressions out of those games?
Well, I think that, second league and a DEL team, and we split those games. I thought there was a lot of really positive things that I saw. Certainly we've got a team, I think, that can compete quite readily at the second league level this season. And early in the year, it's a great opportunity for me to see which players can raise their level to the pace that's required at the DEL and the DEL2 levels. And for the most part, the bulk of our players pass that test. As we continue on here, I think games will continue to get tougher. But I'll expect more and more out of our players as we put more systems in place and more structure within our own group.
So the league will start only on the 6th of October, so there's pretty much time to spend with the training camp. So where do you put personally the emphasis on which parts of the practice?
Well, early on, there was certainly a lot of emphasis on conditioning, the physical elements of the practice, and that will continue. The players will become very familiar that it's a lot of work through the practice week. It's the kind of team I want. I want a team that's in very, very good condition physically. But the added elements are the team structure. I think that we're dealing with some players that have played in other programs, that have been in different places and have had other coaches. And there's a very particular way that I want this group to play. I think it's going to be exciting for the players to play. I think it'll be exciting for our fans to watch. And it requires a lot of physical stamina and conditioning. So we make sure that practices have both of those components.
What of course is always interesting to the fans, who's going to play with whom. So have you made up, probably you haven't made up a final decision on the lines, or do you have some favorites in your mind?
Well, there's already going to be a couple of changes from the first 2 games, but I see some chemistry starting to evolve, and I think that's the point of preseason, that you give players opportunity to play with different people and in different positions and in different roles, and see who rises to the occasion. But I'm starting to get a pretty good idea, I think, of who complements who, and I think certainly one of the strengths of our team is going to be the balance that we'll have through all 4 lines. And we've got a number of defensemen that can get up ice and support the play offensively and defend quite well also. So I've pleased from our goaltender out. I think we've got a lot of depth.
So thank you very much and have a good game tomorrow in Heilbronn.
All right, thanks, Matthias.